What's going on, guys? Stone back here with another video, and this is one I guess that most people on my channel have been crying out for. You wanted another bloody belt video? You're gonna get a bloody belt video. So here today we're gonna review and look at the current, or the new, however you want to put it, NXT World Championship. So this is an adult sized replica. It's the first time I've really seen it up close and personal, so I'm gonna share that with you. We're gonna take a look at it, give you a review if you're interested in getting one. Hopefully this video helps. So let's take a bloody look at this. Right, so here we go. We have the current, or new, relatively new, somewhat. Well, it's been there for over a year now, I guess, maybe. I don't know. NXT World Championship replica belt. So this is an adult size replica. And as usual now, you do get a very nice bag with it. So it does tell you what's on it. So you got NXT Replica Championship. It's got that nice sort of, I don't know how to describe it, but the nice sort of like smooth, sexy feeling to it. And just flipping it over, it is one of those bags that's zips all the way across rather than just sort of like, you know, to here and here like you did with the old belt. So it allows you to get the belt out easier. It does come with a load of like protective packing in terms of like plastic cellophane, which covers the whole of the belt. You get like a blue sticky pad which sits over the snaps here and on the gold tip. So yeah, it's delivered to you pretty well. Right, so let's talk more about the belt in detail. Okay, so I've just taken measurements of the belt, so from end to end, so that's the end of the strap all the way to the other end where the gold tip is. It's about 130 centimeters. So I'm going to do it in centimeters because most measurements are centimeters these days. And from the top of the strap here to the bottom is about 28 centimeters. So hopefully that puts things into perspective for you. But anyway, looking at the belt, it looks like there's a lot of like really good detail. These replicas have come a long way. It is a sort of thick 4mm one rather than the old style 2mm. And you can see there are like levels, so the X is popping up there. So you got the actual plate here, and then of course the X right there. And yeah, the paint detail and everything's really good. The only thing I've noticed with this one is if this focuses, I don't know, whatever, you can probably see a little black dot there. Maybe the paintwork's not been as, there we go, you know, not as, I don't know, a little problem there, but otherwise everything looks to be great. So looking at the top here, we got the WWE logo there. Nice black paint behind it, and then you got the big X with that sort of square diamond cutout effect, N and the T, so you got NXT there, and then at the bottom you just got champion. So you got like one layer here, the silver paint, black paint there in the circle. That sort of goes all the way around with the champion bit here. You've got the cutouts here, silver, and then the gold parts separating them. Same here. Just realised I'd take my finger out of the way. And here you got gold and, focus that a bit. Yep, gold and silver lines, so the silver sort of dips in and the gold pops out. And on the edges here, you've got these black and gold grommets type things that do pop out 3D like that. So you have them all around the belt. Focus. There we go. Just like that. It's a very nice looking belt. My favourite is probably once again the tag team titles, but don't have one of those. And on the side here you got the side plates, so obviously one pointing that way, the other pointing the other way. And these side plates have got the WWE logo, and these can be unscrewed and taken out. I'm not entirely sure if they sell side plates for this belt, but if that day actually comes, you can take these out and customize them with whatever is available. So these side plates, tip the belt again. So as you can see there, you got the plate, and then the part that pops up, the WWE logo is slightly embossed, and so are those gold and silver bits there. So take a look at that. I like the focus on this camera, it's pretty good. And the other one is exactly the same, just reverse design, so it's facing the other way. Okay, so around the edge of the strap you've got this tooling effect. I don't know what one that is, haven't done one of these for a long time, so I'm a bit rusty. You got X's along the strap, which is nice. You've got a nice little effect there. So these things go all the way around the belt, or the strap rather, sorry, with the little stitching below it. They do stop here. Take a look at that. And this X design, I guess, runs all the way across the strap, even underneath the plate, because it comes out here and then finishes there. So on the end you got this nice tooling effect here with the female snaps. You got the gold tip. And on the other side you got the same effect in here. You got some nice sort of floral tooling there. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then here you have 5 of the female snaps. Right, so flip this sucker over. Oh gosh, I'm getting old. At least I feel that way. So right, on the back you've got plenty of screws. So these, I'm just going to focus it again. So these 3 up here would be the grommets on each edge. These ones would hold the main plate in. So you got the side plates here, and of course the pot sticking out. So these 2 here are the ones you would unscrew to remove the side plates, and then you can obviously change them with whatever's available, like I said. It's the same on the other side. So the one's holding it in place, and these 2 are for the side plate to pop out. So it's just that WWE part, the black part there, that pops out. Alright, so as usual, you have the official NXT Authentic Replica Championship title stitching patch, WWE hologram logo, and a warning there for small parts, I suppose. Nothing, you know, there's not really any risk of anything coming out really, because there's no like fake diamonds or what have you. I guess maybe it's just the screws if they come loose, that's all. But there's nothing here to sort of potentially fall out and have the belt break in your hands or anything like that. Right, so this is the belt flipped back over. Just going to give you one last close-up of the belt, then we'll try it around the waist and such. So I do like the detail on this. I think current holder of this, if I'm not mistaken, is Alistair Black. I might be wrong, apologies if I am. If I'm right, then wahey! Get in, son. I haven't watched NXT since the last takeover, and I haven't had the chance or the time really. It's just annoying that the WWE network doesn't allow you to download stuff onto your mobile device and watch on offline like with Netflix. So I can't keep up to date with it as much as I'd like to really. Very nice detail there. Right, I think you get the gist of it. So we're going to try this around the waist and such, as we always do. Just show you that. So the gold tip does have screws on the back to hold that in place. Right, so let's try this around the waist and see. Hopefully that puts things into more perspective for you, if that even makes sense. I don't care. Who cares? Haha. Shut up. Alright, apologies first of all for the sound quality if it's changed. Unfortunately my microphone the cable doesn't reach this far from where I am right now, so hopefully you can hear me and it's not too bad. But anyway, this is the belt here. So the old flexibility test, somewhat flexible, but obviously if it was a real leather strap, you know, this would be hanging down like that and such. So same old argument that it's a lot more flexible, let's say, than the very first replica belts that they produced. But this is, you know, could be better. Make your own decision. So anyway, let's try this around the waist. maybe I'll do a camera cut here if this gets too embarrassing. So let's see, you can also see how hard the snaps are to put on. Oh, that's one. Two. No, they're pretty good. So flip this sucker around. Oh, Jesus. God, I think I've got a fucking hernia now. Fucking hell. Right. Oh, God, that hurt. So, there you go. Belt around the waist. Nice and snug. Maybe I could have done it a bit looser. That might have helped. Ooh, I don't know if that means I put on weight or the belt's a little tight for the snaps I put on. But anyway, that's it around the waist. Feel glorious. Idiot. Me, I mean. So that's that. So it's quite snug, you can see, and it sits pretty well. Not jumping around. That clanging isn't a belt, by the way. I've got keys in my pockets which I should have taken out. So yeah, it fits pretty well. I think it looks nice. It's not too awkward to wear. Well, when I say awkward to wear, you can't sort of bend down if you wanted to. All this region is straight now. So yeah, there you have it, guys. So like I always say, I'm about 5'11", 6 foot. If that helps put things into perspective for what you know, the size you are, hopefully that helps. So take this off. Yeah, works pretty well. So my final verdict on this replica belt, I really quite like it. If you wanted me to give it a rating out of 10, for the actual like design and the belt that it is, you know, I wouldn't say it's my favorite belt. I do prefer the NXT Tag Team belt, but for the product itself and how accurate it is maybe to TV, like in terms of a replica, I think I'd probably give it, well, I was going to say 9 out of 10, but maybe I'd stretch to a 10 out of 10. Just, that's literally based on the fact that, you know, it's the closest thing you can get to a real version of this belt. And I can't see any sort of major flaws, not like the US Championship replica, which was as flat as a pancake. This has all the details, so you do have the layers on here. The paint jobs are really well done, apart from that one black blemish there, but this might just be a one-off. You can customize the side plates if that option becomes available. Yeah, and it's just, well, maybe I'll say 9 out of 10 just because of the strap, but all the straps are like that. So 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10 for what the product actually is that you're getting. So anyway, guys, hopefully this has been good for you. You've been wanting me to do belt reviews all the time. Like I said, I can't keep doing these forever, but hopefully this does please some people. And more importantly, hopefully it's made you laugh a little bit. My humor's kind of dried up a bit. But most importantly, I mean that it helps people who want to pick up this belt get a idea of what to expect and whether maybe this does help them if they do want to buy it. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Almost forgot to do the old over-the-shoulder test, so it does kind of stick out a bit there. There we go. Yeah. So make of that what you will. But otherwise, yeah, I think it's a nice belt. The weight's, you know, nice for what it is. And yeah, if you do like the belt, I would recommend it. It's a good replica, very good replica. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. How can I end this? Let me see. Ooh, which button do I press?